James Bond.
An unprecedented television event. 7 days of 007. Everybody wants him, but only TBS has him.
Next, he fought for a future that no one else could see, and nothing else mattered. His vision became Russia's destiny. Peter the Great, an exclusive TBS premiere. Next. Welcome to the TBS Monday Night Special Presentation. Tonight, no one could stand in the way of his dream, and nothing could stop him from seeing it come to life. TBS presents an all-star cast in the epic miniseries Peter the Great. Next on the Monday Night Special Presentation, exclusively on TBS.
Peter the Great is brought to you by Kikkoman, the maker of quality sauces and seasonings since 1630. And by Minute Maid. Join Minute Maid in supporting America's Olympic hopefuls.
For over 360 years, the people of the Orient have known a gem when they see one. Kikkoman.
Concentrate, Lisa. That's it. What are you thinking? What are you thinking about?
I don't think we can afford it. I don't know what else to say. I can't tell her.
Lisa, look what you're doing. Is there something going on that I should know about?
You've got to come home.
You're the best. You can do it.
Talent and hard work can take our Olympic hopefuls only so far.
Lisa, you're next.
That's why Minute Maid will continue to make a contribution to the U.S. Olympic Hopeful Fund every time you buy a Minute Maid product. With your help, we can take these kids all the way.
What does it cost to live like a king? Well, home sweet home, 140 million. Weekend castle, 30 million. Your everyday crown, 6 million. Chambermaid, at least $500,000. A royal feast, 79 cents.
King Ralph's Royal Deal at Burger King. Buy any size fries and a soft drink and get a bacon double cheeseburger for 79 cents.
Frankly, with expenses like these, that's about all one can afford.
King Ralph's Royal Deal at Burger King.
Hershey presents Symphony, a masterpiece of chocolate with more milk than any leading bar. It's smooth, creamy, with a whole different taste. Symphony from Hershey, also with almonds and toffee chips.
The Monte vegetable classics are unfair to kids. Show 'em, Billy. They're too easy to make. Your parents are gonna love them, and you know what that means.
New Del Monte vegetable classics. So easy and delicious. Some people are nervous.
You see, I figured it was another tie. But when I open the box, I see this thing that looks like a baby typewriter. So I asked, what is it? She says it's a Brother P-Touch. She says it's a new electronic labeling system that makes adhesive labels in 5 sizes, 4 styles, and lots of colors. First I labeled file folders, computer disks, my videotapes, the cat. You gotta help me with this problem.
What problem?
He's Bond, James Bond. And for years, they've all been out to get him. But now, only TBS has him, right where we want him. His first assignment begins March 4th. Codename, 7 Days of 007. TBS is giving him 7 days to find the villain, save the world, and get the girl. Make that girls. 7 Days of 007. Everybody wants him, but only TBS has him. We now return to Maximilian Schell as Peter the Great.
Day night on TBS. All-Star MVP Charles Barkley and the Sixers. Dominique Wilkins and the Hawks. An Eastern Conference showdown. live at 7:35 Eastern on TBS Wednesday night.
Drixoral is. Sudafed isn't. Drixoral is. Contact isn't. Drixoral is. Actifed isn't. Drixoral is. Of all the things you can buy for a cold, Drixoral is the only 12-hour medicine that was once a prescription and is still available in its original prescription strength. Dimetap isn't. Drixoral is. Tylenol Cold isn't. Drixoral is. Co-Advil isn't. Drixoral is. Tristan isn't. Drixoral is.
Skinny dipping. Yeah, you can go skinny dipping in new Cool Whip Lite.
New Cool Whip Light Whip Topping. The luscious taste of whipped cream with 1/2 the fat and only 8 calories per serving.
You can go skinny dipping in new Cool Whip Lite. Skinny dipping, skinny dipping. You can go skinny dipping. Skinny dipping, skinny dipping.
The 1991 NCAA Mini-Baasketball from Pizza Hut is one of those things people just love to get their hands on. And at only $2.99 with any Pizza Hut pizza you buy. Luckily, that's very easy to do. So grab this year's NCAA Mini-Baasketball for just $2.99 while supplies last. Because you're never too old or too young to have a ball.
Pizza Hut, making it great. They really want me to take that job in Chicago.
When the moment really matters, there's no better card than MasterCard. With payment flexibility and nearly 3 times the acceptance of American Express. So you can buy what you want, when you want. For the way we really live.
I've been thinking. Please stay.
MasterCard. Master the moment.
Hey! That's not us! We're down here! We're Daihatsu from Japan, and we're new in the neighborhood. So you haven't seen a lot of Daihatsus here. Not yet. But as word spreads about Daihatsu quality, we'll grow bigger, and we won't get a stiff neck from looking up at the neighbors.
Daihatsu charades and Rocky 4x4s. It's not how many we make, it's how we make them.
You say your eyes are red, irritated, dry? Don't hide them. Help them with Clear Eyes. It gets rid of the redness and, unlike the leading brand, has an extra moisturizing ingredient. Remember, Clear Eyes moisturizes too.
If you were a football player, you'd be a place kicker. You'd be a great place kicker.
This cat knows exactly what he wants.
Whiskas Select Entrees. With the select meats cats love to eat. Whiskas, the world's most preferred food for cats. And now, introducing Whiskas Chunks and Gravy. Because cats just love luscious, meaty chunks and rich gravy. Cats are wild about new Whiskas Chunks and Gravy from the world's most preferred food for cats.
And now we continue with Peter the Great, a TBS exclusive. Wednesday night on TBS. They called him Papa. He wasn't really a cop, more like a bounty hunter. Steve McQueen in the true story of the legendary Ralph Papa Thorson. The Hunter, 9:50 Eastern on TBS Wednesday night.
In Switzerland, Ricola has been soothing sore throats and relieving coughs naturally for over 60 years. Ricola is a blend of 10 organically grown alpine herbs and natural flavors, providing pleasant-tasting natural relief. Ricola, the natural choice for soothing sore throats and relieving coughs naturally.
Did you know that carpooling can help stop America's growing dependence on foreign oil? Or that finding alternate methods of transportation does a lot to conserve America's energy resources? And that merely driving the speed limit can save millions of gallons of gasoline a day. Truth is, when it comes to energy conservation, it's the little things that make the big difference. Let's put our energy into saving it.
So what'd you use? My checkered-faced framing hammer.
In New Britain, Connecticut, people don't talk about the weather.
You use a checker-faced framing hammer?
Where was your curved claw finish hammer?
You see, since 1843, New Britain's been the home of Stanley.
But I got him a Stanley handsaw last year for his birthday.
And if local conversation revolves around tools...
Hey, fellas, look at this. Whoa.
It's only because we make tools worth talking about.
Stanley's 12-foot power lock tape rule, huh?
Grapefruit must be eaten in the morning.
The man who wrote the book on Florida grapefruit is history.
You don't just have to have it in the morning. You can feel it anytime you feel it. Spice it if you like it as a treat. You just can't beat it. Florida grapefruit anytime.
Grapefruit, fresh from Florida and Florida's Indian River.
You don't just have to have it in the morning.
A 6-year-old in her first two-wheeler. My favorite kind of customer. But no sooner do they take off her training wheels than someone takes off with her bike. So her father calls the police, and then Citibank Visa. Well, the bike never turns up, but it turns out Citibank has a program that replaces it free. I see what Citibank does for their customers. That's why I became one.
Not just Visa, Citibank Visa.
Whoa, let go my ego.
Todd, you've got your own ummi. This is ummi. That Eggo Waffle is ummi. All warm and crispy. Let's go to a distraction technique.
What? Hey, not so fast.
Oh, sure. He gets the bigger bedroom and the Eggo. Life is not fair. Okay, gotta pull out all the stops.
Okay, here you go.
Nutritious Eggo Waffles, also in delicious nut and honey.
Cuteness. It's a cheap trick, but it works.
What does it cost to live like a king? Well, home sweet home, 140 million. Weekend castle, 30 million. For everyday crown, 6 million. Chambermaid, at least $500,000. A royal feast, 79 cents.
King Ralph's Royal Deal at Burger King. Buy any size fries and a soft drink and get a bacon double cheeseburger for 79 cents.
Frankly, with expenses like these, that's about all one can afford.
King Ralph's Royal Deal at Burger King.
We now return to tonight's special presentation, Peter the Great.